Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Attack on Protection. Today I'm Bancroft and being joined by the lovely Jake.
What's going on, y'all?
Today we are doing a duel between Jake's 21,
Ramp, 21 ramp.
yeah, dang, I don't know why I went blank on it. I was like, 21, huh? Versus, it's still in development, but my AoD, Stormfist Krillin. And I've actually changed this deck since that night too. Jimmy came over the next day because he couldn't make it. I don't know why. Jimmy wasn't there during the tournament. It was Matt and Fluff. That's who it was. But Jimmy came over the next day and we were kind of sitting down with it. So in this particular build of mine, it's primarily blue yellow. And you all saw Jake's profile last week. He won the tournament last week. Kudos again to that. But in this particular duel, we had to. I'll go ahead and say it. This is actually our second time we fought with this duel. And the first duel was a big misplay on my part because, I'm new to going away from AoD. And those of you who are not familiar with that, certain AoD cards require an AoD leader, which I wasn't playing. So I had to do some quick tweaks. But overall, I still liked what I got out of it.
It was a very interesting deck for sure, and with the draw power of Stormfist combined with the aggression of AoD, I was definitely worried playing a slower, more predictable deck.
Yeah. We'll get into it. There was one crucial point in this duel that definitely changed everything. And when we get to that point, we'll go over it for sure. And those of you who are curious, we were not on drugs to say. Just we happened to. This duel was a little bit lengthy, so I kind of increased the speed up. So it looks like we're moving like almost light speed. I know it's pretty quick, but what can I say?
If you have any questions about what happened or some interaction or something that went on in the game or went by too fast, just leave it in the comments and we'll try and get to you.
For sure. So doing let's say a quick updated. So standard turn one for me, for you was a charge pass. For me, it was a charge of blue, and then play Bobbity. Your turn two, you got your 16 out, which ramped up your energy, which is pretty nice. And I had to unfortunately charge my multicolor card. And I remember, I think it was during my second turn, I said pass, and you're like, you're not going to charge the energy? What's going on? I'm like, no, I did. You just ramped.
Yeah, I think that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Being up on energy feels so good in Dragon Ball that playing 4 energy on 2 energy is amazing, especially when one of those energy is in rest mode.
Yeah.
So here I'll swing with the lead and try and get my hand size up, which is something I know I've been playing this deck a lot lately. I'll build something new eventually, guys. I'm sorry. But this deck does run low on hand size, so be sure to get all the front side swings you can, even if it's not the most advantageous thing to do. You're gonna need to see your pieces.
Hang on, I'm gonna
because you
pause
are
this real
playing a
quick.
combo deck.
And for those who are somewhat curious, I chose to use Sensibine in that moment. Primarily because I just didn't want to take the life just yet because I want to get as much draw on my turn as possible. And you get one extra card when Krillin swings without being awakened.
And it definitely made me think twice about playing my 4-drop.
Yeah. Look at that. 5 energy to my 2. Gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, if you hit all your energy and all your ramp spells on time with 21, things can get pretty nutty. Unfortunately for you, all of it is in rest mode.
Yeah. Now, I know there's a glare. The 2 cards are covered up right now are both blue energy. One is your Unison, and one is, I think, the 4-drop Vegeta.
It is at all costs.
So that negate I just charged is also no longer part of the real deck. No, maybe it still is, but I definitely took out the yellow part of this deck, though.
It's important to try new things.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna start doing from here on out. Every week, unless it's like a big like tournament, I'm just gonna make something new every week to do something to get more stuff out there. So I love this play. I super comboed, arrivaled. I'm at full life, awaken, and I just arrival again.
Perfect energy efficiency.
Yeah.
And you mill another ramp spell.
Which is nice. So I got the blocker out. I got the one with Aegis. I'm feeling pretty good at this moment.
It's definitely a lot of battle cards for me to have to slog through.
No, I definitely didn't want to use that super combo in that moment, but I did want those battle cards out as soon as possible, though.
And it turns my blocker off for the rest of your turn.
Yeah, which I think I go into your blocker in a second. I swing crit into your lead. I think you negate that one.
Let's find out. I can't spark, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll awaken.
Yeah, which I know you weren't wanting to awaken because
No, I'd rather do it on my turn. I'll combo
yeah.
with the.
Senzu that's what it was.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose going to your blocker instead. I don't want to give you the extra resources for hitting you with a regular battle card.
Now that my draws are turned off, I think that's smart.
And I think from here I just pass. And I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at because I have Aegis on my side in case I need to use it.
And a blocker.
Yep. So you're gonna have 6 energy, which is just crazy. I think you bring your unison out this turn actually.
Not sure. I'm debating on what to charge.
Let's see. Yeah. I think I think for some reason, I think for a moment you thought you could play 17 at 5 energy. I'm not sure what happened there.
No, I was debating on whether to charge a untapped or tapped energy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, how much energy am I going to need during this turn? And then I determined I didn't need, so I would go ahead and charge at that only.
Which, I mean, getting a second one on the board isn't bad. I guess you didn't see a super combo or your Roshi card.
No. I think I did see a Roshi, but I'm pretty sure that was in our other game. So yeah.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah, it was in our other game.
Only Roshi we did see ended up getting crit from my life.
Yeah. And not a bad one to off that.
Yeah.
I only say that because do you still play the 16s that play for free?
No, I don't. I actually took
Oh, never mind. That was not a good play.
not
but it allowed you to restand and draw a card, though.
Yeah, better than nothing.
All right, so this was a tough. I didn't want to charge this next card, but I had no other choice, unfortunately. And I typically don't want to charge a mono yellow card in this with this deck. But you'll all see that I do, anyways. But I did have 3 of these in my hand.
Does it turn anything off for you?
No, not to my knowledge. But I would like to keep as many yellow cards as I possibly can for Aegis. That way, because like I had 3 Garlic Juniors, but I had nothing else I wanted to charge. So I'm like, I'll just charge one of these. It'd be fine, whatever. Also, you didn't attack at all last turn, which was fine. I didn't get the extra draw, didn't get the Aegis, the 3-cent energy, but
Yeah.
I didn't waste cards, though, so.
I didn't really want you to do all that craziness.
So I gave Krillin crit. He's 20k right now, and I swung to your lead. And you went ahead and just comboed up instead. So plussing my unison, give him crit as well, swing to your lead again.
I was hoping you zeroed and drew a card.
I just want to focus, if he's on the board, just kind of critting you instead. And you took a life anyways for that. So I mean, it's kind of like you get it to your hand. It's not a bad play.
Yeah. Better than having it crit from you.
Yeah. So I swing into your unison. Because once again, I don't want to give you the support. And you play that card on me.
Yep. I'm pretty sure we opted to bounce the Aegis, yeah.
Yeah.
Draw a card for my trouble.
I might pass turn here. Yeah, I drew my card. Yep, I pass turn.
I really think the blue UI Goku is one of my favorite reprints out of the anniversary box.
Any of those arts that have that type of style to it, I loved. I think of those 5 cards were my favorite.
Oh yeah. And here we go for the big play.
And unfortunately, I do not have my counterplay in my hand, which would have just shut this whole thing down.
Well, I got lucky because you were completely open on energy.
Yeah. And in our previous duel, I had the counterplay when you did that, and that's what gave me the victory. And
for sad Android noises.
So, luckily, I do play a good amount of negates in this version of the deck.
And I did not expect that. You're at 2 life, 4 energy, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential swings.
Yeah. So you're using that. I don't remember. Did you
boost Goku to lead, boost the Goku, and restand too?
I comboed the Senzu Bean, given Krillin now he's 20,000. Negate with the Garlic Jr. Bring a battle card to my hand. To the field, which I bring Turtleless. Normally, my go-to card is Slug, but the only Slug I play is in my hand. All right. You go ahead and swing your next card. I go ahead and negate that with another Garlic Jr.
I did not expect that.
I don't know why. Maybe I was double checking. Oh, I think it's in my life, actually. I think it's in my life right now. Slug was not there, and I didn't bother looking for it. That's what it was. Slug's the next card I get for my life. So you saw.
At this point, I am distraught. Like now I only have 3 swings on 2 life, and your leader is boosted. My hand size is low. I'm pretty sure I've lost this game at this point. Here it is, another negate and restanding energy.
And almost threw the wrong energy.
Has to be blue energy with the magic, right?
Yeah. I was, for some reason, I was like, I'll just stand this one. I'm like, oh wait, nope. This is an interesting push on your part.
I thought maybe if I could come up with an attack that you didn't expect, that maybe I could get there.
Yeah. So you tap down my one of my Garlic Juniors. You come up to 24, I think it was. I'm currently 20,000.
Yeah, I forgot about that when I made this play.
Sorry. You comboed up to 29. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Making me get rid of my Fickle Beerus.
But I should have comboed at least one more if I was going to make that play.
Yeah.
And here I actually remember to activate the android's combo killing effect.
Yeah.
Last battle.
I think I made that comment. I was like, why you just do it with my Fickle Beerus? You're like, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot it existed.
All right. My next play, 5 energy. I know I'm bringing out. You go ahead and pass, I think. Yeah. And this is when I realized you have 2 cards. I think 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, very low hand size.
Did you have it in your hand the entire time, or did you get it off the draw in return?
The counterplay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it most of the game.
That's why I figured, yeah. So, I charge. I give Krillin 20,000 crit, swing to your lead. Get down 3 life, which is pretty nice. I go to pay 5, I'm like, wait. And you move your hand a certain way. As my hands are still my energy, I'm like, hang on a second, let me think this over, because you do have a unison with more than 2 markers. It's gonna kill my card if I do this. Alright. Swing. I should have the entire time just swung into your unison of all 4. Oh, it would have just been 4 attacks though.
Could you have got it below 2 markers?
No, I could not. So here I swing into 17 just to get the turtle swing off. And I think it was nothing, unfortunately.
Did you remember the combo killing effect on 17 is once per game?
Yeah.
That swing?
Yeah, I just swung just because I wanted to dig another card in my hand.
Without giving me more cards in mine?
Correct. And hoping that it would be something worth for like my next turn or something like that. But I think I've seen all my Garlic Juniors, unfortunately. So here I just said, you have anyway, screw it. Let me see that counterplay. Because technically it's considered 5 energy cost when it comes to play.
Yeah.
Well, I think, actually, Trunks it's anything, right?
I'm not 100%, but I do have 6 cards in rest mode, so the cost of the Power of Patara is reduced.
Yeah, he's 5 for sure. And it gets bounced. I put it in my draw for a second. I'm like, oh wait, it gets my hand. I put it back to my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh well, all right, cool, good game. Like that's me literally telling you won. Because I know I can't stop all these attacks. But we'll see what happens. I have 4 cards in my hand. Unfortunately, 1 is a unison.
So we'll see what happens. Pay 2 for another
So
Android.
I threw a card at you, which was my counterplay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to throw it that hard. I was trying to get the land right on your like field.
Yeah.
I took
It's
that
all
hit.
right.
Oh, something just happened. That's weird. Oh, it saved on me. Okay, that's weird. All right. So sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. So here's where if you see the scatter, my life's gone. Because you can't combo with battle cards or in rest mode. And I was like, oh, my unison uses his minus 1,000 to block. I activate. So we're just goofing off. So that is the duel. I already gave him the victory by doing the fist bump. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy this, let us know in the comments. Hit that like, subscribe button. Hit that bell for more of this stuff coming your way. And in case you guys are interested in it, we're doing more and more unique stuff on Sundays now. This past week we had Among Us. We just kind of played a couple rounds with our friends and whatnot. It was pretty fun. I actually think that was an interesting game for you, Jake.
Yeah, it was my first game ever as imposter, and I won. So
spoilers alert.
You don't know my in-game name in the lobby, though, do you?
That is true. That is true. But
you have to tune in and find out.
With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Jake, thank you for joining us today for this as well. And would you be interested in recording your profile? People have been asking for it.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll have it for you this weekend.
Because yours is slightly different than mine. And it's enough different to be its own thing now.
All right.
So that covers it today. Have you figured out a thing for yourself yet?
No, I do want to say that was a really fun game with a lot of back and forth, and
oh yeah,
always a blast doing dual commentary with you guys. Really appreciate being a part of the channel.
No, we appreciate you joining on, and you'll have that rematch this Saturday. Now, granted, I'll be playing another deck for our tournament, but I'll be bringing the new version of Stormfist Krillin. We'll record it. If you all want to see a profile on the updated version, right now it's pretty much a mono blue. So it's pretty cool.
Leave a comment, Stormfist Krillin or A21, who you think's gonna win this weekend.
I like that. So, like always, read your cards, know your plays, fluff out.